Hi, everyone. My name is Evan with Thrive at Work, and you are also seeing the rest of the Thrive at Work team, Jen and Jack. We're putting together a series of videos to help you all build new practices for this virtual, online, remote situation we seem to be finding ourselves in. We want to focus today on huddles, which is one of the best ways to stay in sync with your team. And when we're not able to kind of huddle up in person around a table and hear what's going on, we need to find maybe some new ways to stay in touch. Schedules are going to be a little bit different. Some of us might be homeschooling. So our times when we're on or off might be a little different. And you can't just necessarily walk next door and knock on the door and kind of ask folks where they're at on something. So we wanted to introduce a little tip that we've adopted for ourselves, which is a virtual daily huddle. And in this world too, we'll also maybe suggest that you think about a second huddle toward the end of the day to see how things are going. But the way that the huddle works, just to get into things here, is you first kind of ask each other, when is the best time for us to check in and let each other know what we're working on, where we need help, and when we think something is going to be finished. And basically, we've set our time to happen between 8:15 in the morning, which is when a couple of us have dropped our kids off, or right before we're able to do that at school. And it's a way for us to kind of say just quickly in chat in Slack, which you can use any of your real time. Everyone's got a real time chat, whether it's text, Skype, Slack, Teams, Yammer, you name it. There's all kinds of tools for that. But everyone pops up and they say what they're doing, maybe a little bit of an update on what their schedule looks like that day. Like, hey, I'm going to be offline between 10 and 12, or I'm going to be offline between 2 and 4, whatever that looks like. And then to get away from cluttering that chat with a lot of text back and forth about an issue, we're not discussing those issues. We're saying if we need help, ask for help and offer help if you're willing to offer help. And then those folks can kind of take it and either jump on a call or continue that conversation offline. But this is a great way just for everyone to see how it works. And I'll invite my other colleagues here to weigh in on any extra tips that they may have.
I think just to summarize, choose a time, like say before 9 o'clock, everybody type in what they're working on, what their schedule looks like, and do they need any help or support? And also feel free to offer any help or support to your colleagues. And it's super simple, but it helps keep everybody connected and aligned.
I think one other thing is after you do this for a week or two, have a call or have a Zoom, right? Get together live and talk about how those huddles are going, because they're really experiments. That's what you're doing initially. So do your experiment, see how it works, see what you learned, see how to go forward based on your experience.
Yeah. And I will just, because we're doing this live via Zoom, I'm going to add one more thing in, because Jack mentioned the potentially getting on a call. We do something we call sprint meetings as well, which is something that you might want to consider, which is every 2 weeks, actually every week until we got really busy, we moved it to 2 weeks, is a more substantial conversation, tee up, here are the big things we're going to do in the next 2 weeks. And we have another video on that around brainstorming and planning that you might want to check out. But this is great just for that daily connection and staying in sync. So we wish you luck with it. And if you want to see more of our resources around leading and working in this virtual world, you can go to thriveatworkteam.com, and you'll see a link there that takes you to our new space called Thrive Remotely. Thank you.